SR&BG and major malfunctioning. Why are the NPC low vibing narcissists starting to malfunction? It's like they're starting to break. I'm looking at YouTube yesterday. I'm looking at this guy that I know. He's on a live. He's driving down the street and somebody tried to hop in front of his car and take themselves out. And he swerved and he cussing and stuff like, y'all seen that? And I seen that. Look, I'm riding the scooter the other day. This woman, she running the traffic and this damn truck almost hit her. I'm looking out this window about an hour ago and this dude does the same thing on a bike. And this one was like a big scene because he did get hit. He wasn't all hurt and ran over or nothing, but he did get hit. I'm starting to see that a lot of these NPC low vibing narcissists, they are starting to malfunction. We could just go through the videos. You heard about the chicken tender fight on the cruise ship? People was fighting over chicken tenders. It's going to get worse, man. It's not just because they're disconnected from their familiar spirits. You know that all of these familiar spirits is starting to get judged. There's a person that was walking around with a familiar spirit telling them everything for the last 25 years, and they woke up yesterday and they get nothing but crickets. This is why they malfunctioning. But there's another reason that these NPC low vibing, gang stalking, dirty dog narcissists, yeah, that's what they are. It's another reason why they're malfunctioning. It's because of you. I'm going to explain all of that. But first, I want to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you in your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the shares. And I appreciate everybody that subscribed. It's you. It's me. It's us that's making them malfunction. Like I said, one reason that they're malfunctioning is because they're disconnected from the hive mind. Another reason they're malfunctioning is because you're not the same. You have to understand that the people back in your hometown, the people back in your old city, your old friends, people that knew you, the majority of them was NPC low vibing narcissists. They was. A lot of us come from dysfunctional families. And they all run on programs. There's a program that was wrote for you. There's a program that was wrote for me. My program is the same damn program that was wrote for my father. My father, he lived his whole life on the program that was wrote for him. He never wrote a program for himself. The program that was wrote for me was full of drugs and alcohol, homeless, disease, death, jail. And when I was on that program, the universe shaped to all of that. It gave me everything I needed to be homeless, all of the drugs, all of the situations where I could get diseases and all of that. But then I said, nah. I started writing my own program. And this, right here, this is when the NPC, low vibing narcissists, they start to malfunction. Why did Abraham become successful after he leave his hometown? Why is a prophet not honored in his hometown? Because everybody in his hometown and dysfunctional family is running on programs. And they only could see the program. You see an NPC, they cannot see you. They cannot see you. Yeah, they can see your eyes, but they could not see that I'm not the same person as 1995. See, 1995, I was running on a program that was wrote for me. A program of death and decay. And they accept that because they're running on a program. All of the people in your hometown and your dysfunctional family, they are programmed with the program that you're supposed to be on. You understand what I'm saying? That's why when you do something different, they look at you crazy like, what's wrong with you? What they're saying is that's not the program that you're supposed to be on. You hear what I'm saying? The people that's in your hometown, in your dysfunctional family, they have the program that they're programmed with the program that you're supposed to be on. This isn't their program. They have their own program. But inside of them, they know that you are supposed to be just like your father. You hear what I'm saying? If you start becoming vegan, it'll irritate them. Why? Because they're going to start malfunctioning. They don't understand. You see, you're supposed to be on a program. And now you glowing, you speaking wise words, you healing people, you making money. That's going to make them malfunction. They can't take that shit. You see, if I see a person, let's take James. In 1995, James was running around the neighborhood, selling drugs, smoking drugs, a big knucklehead, in and out of jail. But then sometime around 2020, James really did change his life, and he really did. If I run into James, I will see the new James. I will remember the old James. We could joke about the old James, but I will really see the new James, and I will treat the new James with the respect that the new James deserve. I will never make the new James become the old James again. You see, they gotta make the new James become the old James so the program can keep running smoothly. You messing up the program. You malfunctioning the program, glowing and stuff. You supposed to be ashy and rashy, man. This messes them up, man. Look, if you really want to know who's the NPC low vibing, gang-stalking, dirty dog narcissist in your life, start writing your own program. The 48 Laws of Power. Law number 25 on page 191. I reads this, man. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Like I said, law number 25, page 191. Recreate yourself. And it reads, do not accept the roles that society force on you. Do not accept the roles that society force on you. Recreate yourself by forging a new identity, one that commands attention and never bores the audience. Be the master of your own image, rather than letting others define it for you. That's it right there. You do that, and you're going to make all the NPC low vibing narcissists malfunction. They like, who is this guy? For the last 25 years, when people asked about this guy, I said that they was a bum and a loser and a lame. And now I look at them and they look like some type of statue and they talking the wise words and stuff. This makes them malfunction. Now, the narcissist always knew. Listen, the narcissist always knew that you had life. The reason they're going to malfunction is because people going to start coming to ask them like, hey, I thought you said that this guy was a dirty dog. They don't look like a dirty dog to me. Matter of fact, they look good. They sound good. I'm about to subscribe. Listen, when you recreate yourself, when you start writing your own program, a positive, high-vibing program, and you get away from your city, and you get away from your dysfunctional family, this is going to turn all of them into a liar. All of the narcissists is going, look, the narcissist is going to have to explain all of that. And the more you get successful, the more they're going to have to explain. And then people are going to be like, oh, you the narcissist. So that's why the narcissists, they start to malfunction when you get better, man. Nobody cares about you hooping and hollering and screaming and running around and trying to prove nothing. This is what feeds the narcissist. Change. Do better. Glow. Be happy. Get you a partner, somebody that you love. Love. Travel. Do things like that. Move around. Write your own program. And the narcissist is going to malfunction because they done lied and put smear campaigns all on you. They got to answer for that. And as far as the NPC, they're going to malfunction because they don't understand why. Look, this is so fun to do to an NPC, right? So I get into a taxi cab. This is years ago. I get into a taxi cab and the dude is just super racist, right? Super like an asshole. But he's an NPC. Anybody that's stuck on a racist program, especially in this day and age, you best believe that's a big sign of being a damn NPC. You hear what I'm saying? So this guy was a big NPC and he was all angry and shit. And guess what I did? I gave him a tip. And guess what he did? He malfunctioned. I seen it. He was like, what? For me? I said, yeah, for you, brother. I appreciate you taking me up here. It was real safe. Even though inside of me, I wanted to slap the hell out of him. No, you could play with these damn narcissists. Just go on a different program. See, he's going on a program that he's racist and I'm just the big black guy. And I did have dreads at the time and different things like that. And he's going on a program. But as soon as I showed that I'm kind and I'm fair and honest, he malfunctioned. It wasn't even about the 20. You hear what I'm saying? He was just so shocked, like, why is this? See, this can make the NPC malfunction, and that man probably still thinking about this. You hear what I'm saying? Because they don't go off the program. The program says that I is supposed to be a loser. So when they see that I'm not a loser, it messes their head up, man. If you want to beat them, man, if you want to see that dumb look in their face, that look that they don't understand what's going on when you pop back on the scene, if you want to see that look and you really want to know who the narcissist and all these people is, recreate yourself like the 48 laws of power say in law number 25. Recreate yourself. You're going to trip out, man. That's why Abraham had to move. Because no matter what he did, they would have looked at him as the 15-year-old Abraham that used to trip old ladies and steal apples. You hear what I'm saying? They wouldn't look at him as the mighty Abraham. They cannot look at you as the mighty you. They only can look at you as the program that was wrote for you. That they wrote for you. You hear what I'm saying? This is why you will feel that these people think that they own you. You'll be like, why do it feel like you trying to have an attitude like you own me or something? I get that a lot. And the reason, I don't get it no more. See, the reason why that happened is because the program that they had wrote for me and that they have wrote for the Chosen is a slave program. They do feel that they own us. And then you looking like, you own me? And then they like, yeah, I'm supposed to own you. Even when you better than them, you can know more than them. You can have more than them. And then they can't see that. I know you understand what I'm saying. It's Friday. It's hot. I am totally exhausted. I'm about to get some damn sleep. I know I stuttered over my words, but I really don't care. All praises to the Most High. Thank you to everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Peace.